Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, yesterday the Australian dollar weakened in Asia after a better than expected Caixin PMI reading from China. The manufacturing PMI for June beat expectations, offering hope that the world's second largest economy continues to defy expectations for a slowdown. At 11:30 today we have the retail sales for Australia, and then later at 2:30 we have the RBA monetary policy decision. The biggest outlook from today is that the RBA statement could hold a wild card, and if it goes any type of comments from that was given from the former board member John Edwards, who commented on the future course of the central bank's monetary policy and that they could hike rates 0.25% percentage points, should I say, towards a period of 2018 to 2019. So the statement will be looked at very closely today if there's any hawkish remarks. Technically, I still see the market from 77.0540 to hold as a bear camp, and I'm looking now towards 76.15 now that the 50 level's taken out. If we can get beneath there, then that would give further scope to the downside, but the technical implications has not quite fully confirmed a bear view as yet. Well, the euro's backing away from the 114 handle after the break of 113.65 overnight, now reinstates the downside case to 112.90, with the uptrend coming in now at 112.2025. Although the US dollar has recovered from a 40-week low of 95.22, we still need to see further strength to the upside, and would bring in the target that I'm looking for to where this trend line is at 112.2025. Well, dollar yen surprisingly holds to its bullishness after the break of 112.60 overnight. I am a little bit cautious due to the overbought condition that the market may actually fall back from the recent overnight highs and look towards the support of 112.80. Now, in the next 24 hours, if we get a break beneath this level, this would give further scope to the downside and bring in a target of 111.80 to 112.10, which could see buyers returning. However, the longer we maintain above 112.80 and the market consolidates, then we could eventually see the highs re-challenged in May around the 114 handle. Well, the Great British Pound, as I mentioned yesterday, the recent rally was on light volume and now breaking down further, looks towards a target of either 129.10 to 128.60-65 today. In scope of the recent weakness, I expect to see the market fall lower towards 127.70 to 85 and reassess from there. Any advances could either find supply from 129.85 or firmer at 130.45. Well, the gold overnight lost its risk appetite for the bulls and reduces further as the bearishness crushes the bull camp at 12.31.33 and now exposes the next target of 12.15. It is viewed the market will recover from there. However, the technical implications is not fully supportive to a recovery, and we would need to see a move over 30.33 to reinstate the upside. Otherwise, further pressure would increase towards that 15 level. Beneath there sees a support at 1,195. And to wrap up with oil, the market gains slightly overnight and still looks towards that target of 48.40.60, with the bear triggered beneath at 44.60. We're not too far away from this market turning around, but I would at least give it another 100 points and look towards either of 47.60 to 40.60 before the reversal. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report that will be released shortly. And I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.